Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we have another Shadowverse Evolve gameplay video for you. At the top of the screen we have channel regular Danny Ty piloting his Silence Abyss, I think is what he calls it. And at the bottom of the screen we have Julian piloting Uma. Remember, Uma is back to full power. Right now the guys are deciding turn order. This is from the same set of locals footage that was from my last video, so there's gonna be a lot of glare on this one, so bear with me, please. Don't take it out on the the likes and all that, or lack thereof. But it looks like Julian went first, and he's going to pass to Danny. Oh, Danny's still mulligans, maybe not. So maybe he has not decided. It looks like he has a special week, a Daiwa, a Lamplet, very nice, and another unknown card that I can't see. I think he does pass, and yeah, he does. And then Danny plays a Bellringer. Bellringer's very good. Okay, looks like the last card is the flowers for you. Julian opts the Lamplet, the Bellringer at the end phase. Bellringer's very good against Uma, so I don't blame him for that at all, even if it gets Danny a card. He does play the special week and hits a raindrop drums, it looks like. So Danny's going to go to his second turn. We can see something like a Thunderous Roar here. I'm trying to think of what else. Maybe a Punk Devil if he plays it. Another Bellringer comes down, nice, and so he uses his first Evo point to out the special week. That's great. I mean, again, Uma's very, very good. I think he's going to ward here. No, I guess, well, okay, so you can ward. You really only ward if you fear like Storm, but I mean, I guess Uma could technically storm you on 3, but he draws to 3 play points and he passes. So that's not necessarily an indication of a bad hand, because, you know, it's Uma, so maybe he has like it makes some noise and he just wants to rely on that instead of playing any other cards out of his hand. So I don't think it's necessarily making Danny comfortable. Danny actually just passes on 3 too. So oh, he draws an Ikuno now. I mean, that kind of sucks. I bet he would have liked that last turn. I mean, I guess it's fine. I mean, because I guess if you really wanted to, you can like race the Ikuno here. He's going to add a Vodka. So now he has Daiwa Vodka already in his hand, which is a crazy good combo, and it's live as soon as next turn, really. So that's going to be really, really great for Julian later. He's just going to ward the Ikuno. Looks like he also has a... what is that card called? Rice Shower. There you go. During the end phase, Danny's going to do 3 damage to the Ikuno via Surefire Bullet. So he must have 1 more damage somewhere in his hand. Or maybe more than that. 4 health on a follower is pretty tough to deal with. He does end up using a Thunderous Roar. So with his last 2 play points, let's see what he ends up doing. He just wards the Bellringer. I mean, that's pretty fair, like because you used 2 cards to get rid of the Ikuno, and the Ikuno got it, like, replace itself, so Julian kind of dealt with 2 cards for nothing. Rice Shower comes down, is going to out the Bellringer and mill 3. Lamplet, another Vodka. Oh, is it just 2? No, it is. Maybe it is just 2. I thought it was 3. I don't know why I thought that. Okay. So he does, yeah, Vodka and another Lamplet. Now Danny drew for Bellringer and now is drawing for turn. Julian left, Rice Shower standing. If you play against Control Abyss, you're not going to deal with a lot of storm damage out of nowhere, most likely. Looks like Soul Dealer comes down, deals 3 to Danny, but then heals himself back to 3, so I'm not going to do the life count here. So the Rice Shower is going to be able to add back a Uma follower. Again, that glare, I need sunglasses just to do this video. Oh wait, I have sunglasses right here. Nice. It doesn't help me see the video or the glare or through the glare any better. So looks like he is considering a Vodka. Yeah, I mean, you got Daiwa and Vodka already in your hand, so that's gonna be crazy. And it's turn 6, so he can do it right now, actually. But I mean, I guess he doesn't really want to leave that Soul Dealer standing. And remember, he does have a raindrop drum, so maybe that's what he ends up going for. Another card in Julian's hands, I know it's hard to see, is a 7 centimeters. I think that's a really good strategy for Uma right now, because the Usurpation Sword is milling your cards for you, and that's a really, really good counter. To be able to wipe their board, take some cards out of their hand, draw 3 cards. It's just crazy. It's just nutty. Okay, so I think we do a Raindrop Drums after all, just to out the Soul Dealer, make it pretty easy. Now we have 2 play points left. I think we just pass, because I think we have a Make Some Noise in our hand. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we drop a Dark Alice. That's a very tough card for Uma to deal with. I mean, he's got a full grip of cards, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's really hard for really any deck to just permanently get rid of Dark Alice, except for like maybe Haven or something, you know, because every other card in Haven banishes, you know. But Dark Alice, put some respect on her name, man. Okay, so Julian goes to, I believe, 7 play points. I think he just drew an Ishin Flash. Oh my gosh. My boy Danny is getting he's getting outplayed right here by this nice top deck. I mean, because Ishin is a really, really good way to deal with it, because it bounces at the hand and then you can leave some cards standing. And then, like, yeah, if he wants to play it, he's kind of just like skipping his turn if he wants to play the Dark Alice again, you know, because then you'd be leaving the full board, like whatever cards he left up, which would only be like one other card really, but I don't know. I feel like if you do Ishin Flash and a vodka, I mean, that's pretty intimidating. That's still like, I need to answer this, you know. Man, I feel silly. I've been recording this live counter this whole time for like 7 minutes almost, and there's been no life damage. I mean, there was a Soul Dealer for a second, but then it was a wash, so I could be saving my phone's battery right now, but I guess I'm charging. It doesn't matter. Julian is thinking really hard here on what he needs to do. He's probably considering going for a bigger explosive play, like maybe Daiwa vodka combos, but I really think that it's just Ishin. I really think that's like, if with what we have, I think that's the only thing that we really have as an option to do, because if destroying Dark Alice would just mean you know, bringing it back anyway. Too bad he doesn't have an Agnes, though. It'd be really funny if you just had an Agnes and reduced it to like a 2/2 or something. And it's like, sure, man, keep swinging at me. You know, that thing can stay up forever. But I think he needs to just go for the Ishin Flash here. He does do the Ishin Flash. I'm curious what else he was considering doing. I mean, there's a lot of lines of play in Uma for sure. It's not a linear deck for the most part, I would say. He's got 3 other play points. He could just leave it alone, like just keep him up, because he has the Make Some Noise to out a 4/4 body. And I think it looks like that's what he's going to end up doing. Because, oh no, hold on. It looks like he's considering playing an Agnes. So he did have an Agnes. I feel like every time I look at his hand, there's new cards in it, and I don't even know where these draws are coming from. It's crazy. Okay, so he passes with 3 play points up. Danny draws to, again, I think 7. So, you could play the Dark Alice here, because now it's just an Ishin Flash that's up, so it's not that big of a deal. Little do we know, though, if that Ishin Flash stays up, then if Julian then goes for the Daiwa vodka combo times 2, that's going to be a 6/6 to the face, which would be nice, because I would like to start, you know, reducing damage since I've been recording this whole time. Soul Dealer does come down, though, unfortunately, for Julian, so that is going to take 3 damage to Danny, but then Danny's going to gain 4, so it's actually going to put him up to 21. And let's see, he should have 1 play point left. I think you just leave it, right? 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. 8 cards in Cemetery, so we're nowhere close to the 7 centimeters. Yeah. Alright, so it looks like he's going to pass over to Julian, who's on 8 play points now. We draw flowers for you, so that's going to be pretty nice if... oh, you know what? Maybe he might have the Storm now with vodka. Because he's got 8. Yeah, he should. Actually, he should. Because he should have it, because If vodka's 4, sorry, Daiwa's 4, vodka is 6, and then I think he should already have 2 flowers for you in the in his hand, and he can search a third card like a trial or another flowers if he plays 3 with the Daiwa, and then that's just like a pretty big damage right there, you know. Let's see what he goes for. Looks like he's definitely thinking Daiwa for sure, but how much he's going to do, or like what else is he going to commit with the Daiwa is the question. So Daiwa comes down. We have 4 play points left after this. So I'm thinking either a trial, maybe he grabs outrunning the encroaching heat, but I don't think so. Or you know what? He could just be grabbing a raindrop drums, actually, and just make sure that he deals with the soul dealer. You know, because Uma really doesn't heal that much. Like, or the best lists of Uma, they really don't heal very much. And so I could see him wanting to just make sure he outs the soul dealer, because 7 to the face is no joke. That's a third of your life. So I can see him adding that, but we'll see. Both of these guys thinking really hard, taking every little ounce of time that they can to make sure they don't make a mistake here. That is a raindrop drums that Julian is going to add. So if he uses that, that was going to cost, I don't know that he's at 10 yet. So he might have to start playing some cards to get to 10. Because I think last time we checked he was at 8. So he plays the vodka. That means he has 3 play points left. Flowers for you on the... I think did he reduce the point for the vodka or for the flowers? I don't think he's supposed to do that yet. Yeah, I think... Hold on. Yeah. All right, he fixed it. Yeah, because that flowers is supposed to be free. So he's going to boost one of them. I'm not really sure which one. But... he could then go, oh yeah, so he could then go flowers, like the second flowers. Oh my god, he draws a third vodka. So he can do a flowers again to pump another one, and then at that point I think that'll be exactly 10 in his cemetery, and then the raindrop drums cost 2, and he's still got 3 play points left. So he's got enough to swing directly with the Daiwa. And yeah, so there we go. Okay. I'm kind of like getting brain scattered as this is happening because I'm doing a lot of like little math here. He does make some noise. Okay, he does make some noise, and a flowers for you. Oh, maybe okay, I must be off on the count for the cemetery or something, because I thought he was at like 8 in the cemetery, and I thought the second flowers would have done 10, which means the raindrop drums would have been live. But he's going to swing for 5 with the Daiwa and with the vodka, putting Danny to 11, I think. Yeah. I'm going to lift up my glasses and see. Glaire's not that bad right now. I mean, no, it's pretty bad. Okay, so Danny drops Israfil. He's going to go back up to 15. He still has 1 Evo point remaining. So that is going to just swing and wipe Julian's board. That turn was like, it felt like 4 minutes or so, just to get completely neutralized, like Israfil, you know, and then swing for 7. That's a hell of a turnaround. So Danny's got a 7-2 ward, followed by a 10-10 Israfil, and I mean, Julian's going to 9 play points. So is he? Are they saying he's at something else other than 11? I'm pretty. Oh, sorry, 15. Okay, duh. I thought he was supposed to still be at 11, but so he's counting his grave, checking if he's at centimeters yet, but I don't think he is. But Julian's got. I mean, he's actually not that like that. That board's actually pretty easy to crack because we already know he has a raindrop drums. I think he just drew a Daiwa off of his draws the last turn. So the Daiwa can search like a lamplit. Oh, he's got Agnes too. So he can Agnes, bring back a lamplit. And if he doesn't even need to do that actually if he does Agnes, because he only needs to reduce the soul dealer twice to out it. But Daiwa is a harder body to get rid of, so I don't blame him for going for that. So he's got 2 cards in his hand, and it's an Agnes and a Daiwa, so I'm curious to see where he ends up taking this. I remember when I saw this point in the game, like the Israfil come down, I remember thinking to myself, like, oh, man, that's probably it. And then I stopped paying attention for a while and started watching some other games. Man, like I was surprised how when I came back later, the game state was way more even. So this is going to be a good game. I hope you guys stick around for it. But he's trying to think between the Agnes and the Daiwa. Again, these players taking every bit of time they can to make a move, making sure they don't mess up. So that's going to be 4 play points, leaving him with 5 after that. He is going to search a... I'm probably not a raindrop. I can see him doing like a trial or something. Yeah. Just to, you know, keep some cards in his hand, and then, you know, it's kind of like a free card to do with Agnes. So after this Daiwa, he could just go like Agnes, and then use a trial for free, which would do 1 card or 1 reduction to Soul Dealer. Then you can Raindrop Drums the Israfil and then kill the Soul Dealer. So yeah, we're not in a bad spot. We're not in a bad spot at all. It's just, you know, because it's Uma, we don't have that many ways of healing, actually, if anything at all. I don't think Julian plays anything that heals. So I think he's looking at the Will to Overtake and Trial and Initiation. That's fair, because I think if you go with Agnes, I think that you're left with 1 play point anyway, so you might as well do a Will to Overtake instead of the Trial. It's just that you're not recurring you know, as much hand advantage again, but he does look like he chooses the Trial. Or not. I think he's thinking about it. Oh, he was looking at Lamplet too. No. Yeah, Will to Overtake sounds a lot better, because now you can play the Agnes. Okay, so he's got 5 play points. So yeah, plays Agnes, plays Will to Overtake, which will cost 1, so it reduces the Soul Dealer. Then you play Raindrop Drums to out the Israfil. So then I think you swing directly with the Vodka, make Vodka a 4/5, hit Danny for 4. I think it's probably the better thing to do. Okay, so Agnes does come down. 3 play points left after this. We are going to spend 1 play point to... Oh, okay, so he's evolving Agnes. Let's see what he ends up, how he takes this here. He's thinking about what he's going to add back. Let's remember he has at least a Lamplet up. Or a Lamplet, sorry, in his cemetery. He's got a Raindrop Drums. I'm not sure what else. It looks like he's thinking about Lamplet, just kind of making it easy. Or Flowers for You. Flowers for You seems better, right? Because you really don't need to out the Soul Dealer with a Lamplet if you're gonna just you know you're gonna Raindrop Drums the Israfil. Okay, let's see. He's gonna play. Okay, Raindrop Drums. Yep. So I think he's got 1 play point left. Yeah, I think he's got 1 play point left. Reduces the Soul Dealer by 1, and then he's gonna Flowers for You. I'm guessing the Daiwa, right? Make it a 4/4. Because it has better health. I don't think he drew off of the Flowers. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. Maybe I missed it, but I don't remember seeing a card leaving his deck. Okay, so Danny is going to start his next turn by using Thunderous Roar on the Agnes. Okay, now he's going to play, a Silent Purge on the Daiwa. So that's going to destroy it, and then he hits a random card out of Julian's hand. Julian still has 6, though. So that's a really easy dice roll. So dice roll hits the... Ooh, Oguri Cap. That's a big one. That's a really big hit. I mean, that's a go for game card. So yeah, that's nice. Okay, so Danny, I don't even know how many play points he has left. Like 3, right? Yeah. Because he's on 9. Yeah, he just used 6 play points. So he's got 3 left. Let's see what he ends up ending his turn with here. Uses all 3 for a what's his name? Rule 9. Duh. So So now any spells that Julian uses here, which he's on 10 play points now, are going to cost 1 more. So special week reveals another special week. Nice. Oh gosh, that was good. He's going to go ahead and play that other special week. Yep. And we're going to reveal Oguri Cap. All right, cool. It's like that purge didn't happen. He's got 6 play points left. Is that a vodka? Yeah. Okay, so vodka can come down. That's 3 play points left. He could evolve a special week here and buff everything up. But let's see. And then, oh, he might do make some noise. Oh, yeah, make some noise for his last 3 play points. Yeah, make some noise for the last 3. Outs the rule nigh. Everything gets buffed by 1. I think they're double checking play points. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, because he's exactly at 10. Okay, so everything gets buffed. So those special weeks are 3s. And that vodka is a 4/4. So Danny is staring down 10 health here. Or 10 damage here. Which is going to be really tough considering none of the cards that Julian has are engaged right now. And that is a problem because usually your board clear is Israfil, but Israfil needs to be able to swing into something, you know? So, I don't know. You know, Uma used to get checked pretty... Well, I don't want to say check, but, you know, when cards like Conflagration, you know, because Dragon was in, like, the meta rotation or in the meta discussion, you know, these kinds of boards were easy peasy, but now the Dragon's really not played very much. Dragon was really, like, the only deck that had, like, really solid widespread removal. So, okay, so it looks like we're going to do a Path to Purgatory to draw 3 cards. And what, oh, man, that's, I mean, Path is so crazy whenever you got 10 play points, because now you still got 7 to work with. I just don't know what he's gonna do. Like, I honestly think that what you end up doing here is like ward up so that way you can force some things to go into to be engaged, and then the next turn you can go ahead and, you know, hopefully he has his refill for 1, but I think that's kind of what you do in these situations. Just kind of wait it out, really survive. What sucks is that he just used Path, so you mean lowered him down from 15 to 12, so he probably took himself from like out of lethal range to being in lethal range. So, but yeah, if he has any wards, I think that he needs to go for those now, and then just see if he can survive. So he's got 10... How much does he have right here? Yeah, Julian has 10 damage for being presented. Okay, nice. Death's Breath. So he's got 1 play point left of this. Israfil comes down, heals himself up to 16, and he's going to ward. Is he going to ward? Oh, he's going to evolve it too. How many Evos does he play? Leaving up to 10. Man, that's I mean, that's risky. It's super risky just because, you know, this deck can, like, you've already seen 2 raindrop drums, so they're not in the cemetery anymore, or in the deck anymore, but, you know, vodka, you've only seen one, oh sorry, Agnes. You've only seen 1 Agnes. So if that came down, you would immediately just take like Agnes comes down, and then at minimum you're taking 13, you know, because of his board plus the pump from vodka. Oh, you know what? If he could out... Oh man, I think this is a point. Okay, so he has Oguri. I remember this point in the game somewhat. It's like a matter of can he kill him, because he's at 16 right now. I think, yeah. I mean, Oguri comes down. You race. No, you don't even need to race the Oguri, because Oguri is a 4/4. You don't need to race the Oguri because vodka already gives it rush, I think. Well, yeah, I know it gives it rush. But I think your key here is you need... Yeah, if you play the second vodka right now, if you play the second vodka to get everything on the board right now to 13 damage, and then you Well, actually, everything would be 16 damage. So he's gonna play. Okay, he's gonna play the Oguri right now, and he's got Lamplight. All right, he's got it. He's got it. So I remember now at this point, because so we. Oh yeah, but I think he skipped a step here. I think you skip a step, because if he had put the other vodka up, right? That's 9 play points, but then you lamplit the Israfil. Israfil would be at 8. Everything would get buffed by 2, including the Oguri, which would be a 6/6, and Oguri would already have Rush. So then you could swing with the Oguri into the Israfil. Oguri triggers, deals 3 damage, so Israfil goes to 5. Then Oguri trades into the Israfil, and your other followers, the 3 that could attack, would be lethal, because it would be a 6/6 vodka, a 5/5, and 2 5/5 special weeks. So instead, Julian's racing here. I don't know if it's because he thinks it needed Rush or something, or maybe it's because he realized that he didn't play the other vodka out of his hand. But yeah, I don't know. I think that something went wrong here for sure, because I think maybe he didn't see lethal. But yeah, 1000%. If he just played vodka for the second vodka in his hand, then Oguri, and then just lamplit, then again that Oguri becomes a 6/6. The 8 or the 10/8 Israfil loses to that, and then you again 6/6 vodka and 2 5/5 special weeks. So Danny definitely dodged death at this point, because now this ends up only being, what is that, 13 damage that he's gonna have on board. Yeah, a little bit of maths, guys, a little bit of maths. He could also, well, can he also, oh no, yeah, that's another thing too. He must have forgot that vodka gives it Rush, because if he just got rid of the special week, or the Oguri, like through normal means without racing it, he could have evolved the special week too, and that would have been lethal. But it didn't happen. So I think that he might have just forgotten that Oguri would have had the Rush from vodka's effect. It doesn't just get, yeah, vodka doesn't just give it the pump, it also gives everything Rush. So I don't think that was ever relevant in this game up till now, so it's easy to believe that he might have just forgot it. But yeah, just tough. Danny drops the Dark Alice. He's going to swing into the vodka. Unfortunately, the Dark Alice is not going to trade with it, because vodka is only at 5. And he's going to hit a card out of his hand. Oh, he's going to swing into special week. Okay. Yeah, I think Danny's telling him that you need to discard a card first. In Danny's case, he'd probably love to see something like a 7 centimeters, because that is coming down sooner or later. I mean, Danny should have been cooked already, but you know, it is what it is. Uma's a pretty hard deck to pilot. But yeah, when you guys go for lethal, you got to make sure you map your whole turn out before you start playing cards. So he's discarding. Why is he thinking about the discard? Oh, duh. I was thinking, like, isn't Dark Alice like you know, random? No, obviously it's not. Okay, that's why. Okay, so then he's gonna play 2 Punk Devils, and he's gonna trigger the path to out the rest of the board, and just like that, I mean, Danny's kind of back in the driver's seat. Except he's not, because I think Julian's at like 21 or 22, something over 20. And so yeah, now 7 centimeters is up, so Danny's gonna heal 4 health, but I mean, it doesn't really matter, because you know, Julian's drawing 3 cards, Danny has to discard 3 cards, and I mean, that's pretty hard to recover from, you know. And ideally, Julian would have drawn something like an Agnes or something to get to an Agnes, so he can add like maybe 7 centimeters back or something. Danny is going to bring the Dark Alice back. Yeah, I think you need to. I think that's you're kind of desperate at this point. I don't think he's discarded anything yet, though. He hit a Death's Breath, though. Ouch. Or maybe 2. This is tough. Did he discard a card? I don't think he did. I don't think he just. I mean, unless he discarded another Punk Devil, but I didn't see him pitch another card for Dark Alice. Hopefully he did. Okay, so now Julian's going through his whole cemetery. I mean, Julian's not really at risk of death here. I mean, not only... I mean, the deck doesn't put... or Control doesn't put up any kind of burst damage. It's certainly not 7 either. I mean, I guess you can run the risk of like Azazel or something, but that's only... at this point, it's only 3. He plays Ikuno. I'm trying to see what he added here. I missed it. Looks like a spell. He's going to play... Ooh, Will to Overtake. Yeah, so he's going to make his Ikuno a 3/5. Nice. Hit Danny for 3, leaving him at 4. And I think he's going to pass. Yeah, he's going to pass. Okay, so let's see where how Danny recovers from this. So now... I mean, we're going to start discarding cards out of Julian's hand, but he's already got so many cards. Like, it's a little bit too little too late. Danny definitely plays Crazed Executioner, too. It's surprising he hasn't seen it this game. Okay, so Danny's looking at whatever cards he has left. Remember, he had to discard 3 cards from 7 centimeters, so he's just going to scoop it up. So that's going to be the game. Really, really intense one. Missed lethal, but totally fine. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.